Behemoth. Immerse yourself in a whole new world of danger, survival, and mystery, created by the Skydance studio behind the excellent The Walking Dead, Saints, and Sinners. In Behemoth, you take on the role of a sick wanderer lost in the freezing lands of Forsaken. You will have to overcome dangerous environments, deadly warriors, and especially the imposing behemoths, thanks to immersive and heavy VR combat and realistic physics. Breachers. Breachers is a tactical combat FPS VR in the style of Ubisoft's Rainbow Six Siege that pits two teams of 5 players against each other. In this new game from Triangle Factory Studio, you can grapple, jump, break windows, or smash walls, and of course, shoot your enemies to get victory. At the beginning of each game, choose your equipment according to your mission, whether it's pistols, shotguns, or C4, or other motion detectors. I have the pleasure of currently testing the Alpha 1.2 version. The game is simply sublime graphically, fluid with very intuitive gameplay. A must for those who love cooperative fighting games. Call of the Sea. Call of the Sea is the adaptation of the game released on PC and Xbox in December 2020 by the young studio Out of the Blue. We are in 1934 in the depths of the South Pacific. In this adventure and puzzle game, you play as Nora, a woman suffering from a mysterious illness who must go to a lush island to find her husband, who has disappeared under mysterious circumstances. Investigate the clues left by a previous voyage, learn what happened, and solve various exciting puzzles in sublime settings. Gambit. In Gambit, you join a group of 4 crazy misfits, Frank, Udo, Cody, and Kevin, who want to get rich or kill those who try to stop them. A real action and adventure game in cooperative mode. The next game from X-Real Game Studio offers a campaign of more than 20 hours with 9 levels in 3 chapters, dozens of weapons, a myriad of accessories, skins, masks, deathmatch, tournament ladders, mini-games, leaderboards, climbing, graffiti, hidden rewards, boss fights. Free updates are already announced to extend the pure adrenaline game life. Ghosts of Tabor. Combat Waffle Studios has announced the arrival of one of the most successful immersive survival combat games in VR for the start of 2023, but in PC VR mode. Ghosts of Tabor is a single-player or co-op military survival shooter set in post-apocalyptic warfare. Inspired by games such as Days, Escape from Tarkov, and Arma, your objective is to complete the different missions while staying alive. In 2042, Russian militant forces, Volk, staged a coup and took control of the Russian capital. Quickly, Volk declared war on all of Europe and the West, believing that Russian citizens were being subjected to experiments. All countries and governments have denied knowledge of this information. U.S. Special Forces hired by NATO were deployed to gather information on the Volks and rumored experiments. During their offensive, the Volki besieged the NATO stronghold of Tabor. Immersive gameplay in VR reproduces the same movements as in real life. That is putting bullets in magazines, holding the phone to your ear, or removing your backpack to insert or remove objects, different pockets. The decisions you make regarding your equipment will directly affect your gameplay. Heavier gear will slow you down and make your moves noisier, but provide better protection and abilities. Conversely, lighter gear offers the benefit of faster movement, but exposes you to more damage. 1-hour raid sole play mode with 20 other players, depending on map size, and up to 4-player co-op mode to start in close proximity to each other. Ghostbusters Rise of the Ghost Lord. Sony unveiled its VR game in April 2022 during the Meta Quest Gaming Showcase. In this game, developed by the Endream Studio, at the origin of Little Cities, you build your own Ghostbusters headquarters and go ghost hunting alone or with 3 friends. Attach your proton pack and enter the world of Ghostbusters thanks to virtual reality. The action takes place in the streets of San Francisco. You will have to solve a great mystery and face a frightening new threat, the Phantom Lord. You will hunt, spray, and capture ghosts to protect the city, all with the humor and thrills of this popular franchise. Peaky Blinders, The King's Ransom. Again, a virtual reality game adapted from the TV series Peaky Blinders. The Maze Theory studio behind Doctor Who, The Edge of Time, has been promising Peaky Blinders, the King's Ransom in virtual reality since 2019. You fled the firing squad for over 10 years. Asking gang leader Tommy Shelby for help, you find yourself embarked on the hunt for Churchill's red box, a briefcase containing the names and locations of every British agent in the world. As you sink deeper into this world of criminals, do you find yourself at war again? Navigate the squalid streets of Birmingham and London, freely exploring well-known locations from the series such as the Garrison Pub, Charlie's Yard, and Shelby's Betting Shop while taking down your rivals. Immerse yourself in authentic environments filled with dramatic encounters, collectibles, and hidden stories. Interact with iconic and believable characters to build relationships and uncover allegiances. Primal Hunt. Primal Hunt is a new VR dinosaur archery game that pits you against the ferocity of a pack of raptors, the might of an 8-ton triceratops, or the terror of a Tyrannosaurus Rex from 10 meters. As you progress, the dinosaurs become even more dangerous thanks to cybernetic implants that add armor or weapons such as machine guns, rocket launchers, and the ion cannon. To survive, you will need to use stealth or tracking techniques. Space Ops, the real first augmented reality fighting game. The Resolution Games studio is simply a dream, at least for me. Imagine your office, house, apartment, barn, or garage turning into a special ops field. Live an experience quite close to a paintball at home, but without the paint and without the impacts of the balls. The immersion is totally fun, since you move in your real space, which turns into a battlefield. You can easily configure your room by placing weapons, protections, and decorative objects in it. Spatial Ops offers 2 game modes: Squad Up mode, in which you form teams and fight for victory with deathmatch, capture the flag, or domination-type missions. The second mode, called Go Rogue, is the free-for-all version whose sole purpose is to be the last survivor. The Signifier. The Signifier is a mix of investigation and psychological thriller, originally released on PC in October 2020 by PlayMe Studio. The virtual reality version is announced for early 2023. It is a first-person adventure in an atmosphere worthy of a film noir, which combines investigation, experimental psychology, and artificial intelligence. You play Detective Frederick Russell, an expert in artificial intelligence and psychology to whom we owe the invention of the Dreamwalker, a scanner to explore the depths of the brain. Thanks to this technology, it is possible for you to dive into the cerebral recordings of the subjects in order to examine their memories and sensations. You'll need to use your Dreamwalker to shed light on the suspicious death of a high-ranking woman at a leading tech company, but the case quickly becomes increasingly complex.